y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. We are back to do this really quick review of Married to Medicine. Listen, it's late. I know that. So, but I want to talk to y'all about some things where I have some unpopular opinions about Miss Heavenly and the Peoples. Okay. So I'm just laying here watching the reunion part 2 again. And, one thing that I consistently see where a lot of people by way of Heavenly are always saying how, oh, Heavenly don't got no storyline, Heavenly mean, Heavenly this, don't nobody, she don't share her life, blah, blah, blah. Is sharing her life saying that her husband is cheating on her? It's like people are looking for some negativity to be happening in Heavenly's marriage for her to be relevant on the show. Simone gives nothing. She goes over to her son's houses and clean up their dirty drawers. Like, what is she giving? Toya buys a new house every season and belittles her husband. That's giving absolutely nothing. Dr. Jackie, her husband goes out of the country without her. Who else? Contessa, absolutely nothing. Gives absolutely nothing. Okay? All they ever do is go after Heavenly and talk about her YouTube channel. That's it. Now, I know that a lot of y'all don't like the way that Heavenly delivers the things that she says or says the things that she's saying, okay? But listen, none of them have a storyline. So if you're going to say Heavenly don't have a storyline, then don't none of them have a daggone storyline. And that's just what it is. It's the truth. And for us to sit up here and think that, oh, Heavenly need to start talking about her marriage. Her marriage doesn't have to be trash for her life to be interesting for y'all. It's okay for her to have a husband that actually loves her. It's okay. Like, I really get confused and it really bothers me that people, find their entertainment in the demise of somebody's relationship. Like, y'all, the episode, the reunion started off where, Contessa and Heavenly are going back and forth, and Contessa is still sitting up here complaining about Heavenly saying something about her husband on the YouTube channel. Here's the thing, Contessa, you said it all on national TV. You said that the man was talking to a woman on the phone. You said that y'all don't communicate. You said all these things about your own husband. You were confiding in a friend. All of these things played out on the episodes where you all were friends and pairing and sharing information. She was giving you advice as a friend. So as her friend and her close friend at the time, she's going on her YouTube channel, recapping the show and talking about her experience because you kept putting her in the middle of it as her close friend. So how long are we going to keep on having you upset with Heavenly over your marriage? Frankly, I'm over it. And if that's the only thing that you have to offer is arguing with Heavenly, you got another thing coming. You got to go. And then I'm so sick and tired of her constantly trying to go around to the other ladies and trying to make them hate Heavenly as much as she does. And the reality is Contessa doesn't even really hate Heavenly. That's the biggest picture of it all. She doesn't really hate Heavenly. I think she really wants to be Heavenly's friend. But she wants to have this toxic interaction with Heavenly where one minute you want to argue with her. It's like you want to have makeup schmecks. Like, oh, Heavenly, I want to cuss you out. And then the next minute, I want us to be besties and go out for drinks. No, that is toxic and don't nobody want to be around that. Y'all too old for that. We are way too old to be dealing with those types of relationships. Mind you, you keep on talking about Heavenly and what she said about your husband. Y'all, Heavenly has apologized several times. She hasn't said anything different or anything new about your husband. Frankly, ain't nobody talking about you or your husband because both of y'all dry. It really is a mind F to me at this point. But yet now you talking shit about Heavenly's husband that ain't never had nothing negative to say about you, and you talking about something, yeah, this mixed baby that he got and your kids don't like you and blah blah blah. These are all accusations and stuff that you are just making up. This is all alleged information. None of this is true. You just making up shit. But it's okay for everybody else on the cast agrees with Contessa doing that, because that's a story, right? But Heavenly can't be proud of her marriage, and her husband he just can't be faithful to her. That's not a possibility whatsoever. Heavenly got to contribute to the show by her husband cheating on her. Eugene hasn't been accused of cheating on Toya. Now Toya has been accused of cheating on Eugene, but she says she hasn't. Why can't these people have healthy marriages and it be okay? We've gotten really crazy out here if our only entertainment is to see others unhappy. I'm not okay with that. Let's check out y'all comments. Pacino Rule says, good evening, Shay Renee and late night owls. Good evening, cousin Pacino. What's up? What's up? Linda Gamble is in the building. The hardest working woman on YouTube is here to support your girl. Thank you so much. People in the bushes, hit the like button. Please hit the like button, y'all. My friend Lee is up with me tonight. What's up, Lee? Lee says, hey, Shay and chat. I totally agree. People want Heavenly marriage to be in shambles when none of them have anything different going on. Exactly. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I know Heavenly is not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. But, why does her marriage have to be in the shitter for her to be entertaining to y'all? Like, y'all not asking for the other husbands to be cheating on their wives. Like, when Tammy was on the show and we was worried about whether daggone Simone's husband was out here frolicking and playing golf with her or really cheating with her. What like Cecil had to have cheated on her for her to be interesting? I don't get it. And then we go into Contessa talking about she was up there, talking about Heavenly and making fun of her. And then all of a sudden she want to say, you look real pretty today. And then, they talked about her breast and the surgery that she had. Let's just go ahead and chop that cockamamie bullshit up. They tried to bring Dr. Jackie in it because she had breast cancer, right? Listen. Breast cancer is very serious, and that's not something to be taken lightly. But let's just state the facts here. Contessa did not have breast cancer, okay? She did not have breast cancer. She removed her breast to prevent her from getting breast cancer because it was a heavy thing in her family, okay? That was a choice that she made to do that. So while Heavenly is talking about her surgery and everybody all got their underwear tight in the center of their cracks like a thong, she was just basically saying your surgery don't look good. And it's not like you had to have this surgery. So you had the choice to choose somebody that could have done the surgery and made them look good. It's not like it was something medical and you just had to go with the best doctor that, can just get it all out, get all the cancer up out of there. No, You just had a cosmetic surgery and didn't pick a good surgeon, in her opinion. It is what it is. I just feel like, I'm just really tired of Contessa and her bad weaves, greasy ass hair, and bottom yellow row of teeth. Listen, you just need to be friends with Heavenly so you can go sit in her chair and she can clean your damn teeth. That's what I want you to do. Because Contessa is getting on my damn nerves. I'm tired of her in these synthetic ass weaves. I'm tired of her never fitting the dress code. I'm tired of her making up shit. I'm tired of her husband going to the gym and he's supposed to be at work helping her. Okay? Now you want to you want to put all these allegations out there about Damon, but at least Damon goes to damn work. And he not up here talking about something, yeah, my wife need to clean some more teeth and do some more stuff with these people's mouths, so I ain't got to go to work. Your husband is out here on TV making it like real plain and clear that he don't want to do shit. Nikel Wilson says the Contessa is a professional victim. Bingo. She throws rocks and then when Heavenly claps back, she cries. Exactly. That's the thing with all these ladies on this show. All of them want to talk shit about Heavenly, but when Heavenly light their ass up on her YouTube channel, really just going back and talking about the episode, then they want to cry. Cry me a river, dick faces. Don't nobody care. M Loves Black always says Contessa needs to leave. Clearly she's unhappy. Absolutely. I think Contessa don't want to be, she don't want to be with Scott. She don't. Kim I says, hey Shay Mars in chat. What's up, Kim? How you bees? Lee says Contessa always trying to make herself a victim to a choice she made. Exactly. To stay with your terrible ass husband. Heavenly said Contessa and T was calling her Rasputia, but it wasn't shown. That's what I'm talking about. So that's why I'm saying when she said you look real pretty today or whatever, that was after she had been calling her all types of names. So it's like that's why Heavenly is showing her like, yeah, okay, girl, and your titties is fucked up. Like it was a clap back. Heavenly said Contessa and T were calling her Rasputia, but it wasn't shown. That's why she mentioned her botched tits. Right. M Loves Black always says that's probably why her and Letitia are friends. Yeah, they came on here as a dynamic, stupid duo to try to get rid of Heavenly. First of all, y'all star power is not that high for anybody to be checking for y'all to get rid of Heavenly. Listen, a lot of y'all may not like Heavenly, but she's the only thing that pushes the storylines along. And she is entertaining at times. Does Heavenly go too damn far? Absolutely she does. But so does all of them. Damn, Simone always yelling in people's face. Hell, at the end of the episode, she was about to get into a damn fight with Quad over what? Mad because Quad didn't tell you all her business last year when you admitted in that very scene that you brought tea on the sweet tea on the show because you wanted to get back at her because you felt like Quad wasn't being a good enough friend to you. She wasn't telling you her life story. Quad wasn't sharing everything with you because she ain't fuck with you. Y'all weren't acting like friends to her in her mind. Quad wasn't coming around. So why am I about to be telling you all my business and I don't come around you? Like, girl, what? And then the last first part one, when Simone went over there stooping down on her bad knees to look T in her eye and say, I'm coming over to you as a big sister. I'm just coming over here to let you know. Simone, shut up. Take your bedside manner back to the patients because this one right here, it ain't working for her. Okay. The bottom line is Sweet Tea is immature as fuck. People that all of them have said that Sweet Tea has been on there pushing them and putting her hands on people and stuff. She's annoying. She need to take her and her long tooth in the front, 2 teeth in the front, old beaver tooth ass, and get the fuck on. Maybe she need to go sit in Heavenly's chair. Maybe she mad she can't get no free dental work. She need to go and get a layer of teeth sawed off so that she can stop talking so much shit. How about that? I don't like Sweet Tea. I think she's annoying. I think it was very immature of her to put her middle finger up at Quad when Quad was actually in that scene when Quad was like, I think that Sweet Tea deserves somebody that's not going to talk down to her. And I mean, I think, no woman deserves somebody to talk down to them and treat them bad. Basically, she was standing up for Sweet Tea. I think that she was saying that being nice to her. Then she gonna say, Qua, you always worrying about Gregory. And even Andy was like, girl, get a damn clue. This woman is not thinking about goddamn Greg. Okay? Oh, high-pitched Greg. Nobody is thinking about him. Him and his Z-list never gonna make it on the Apple charts song that he made. Nobody cares. Greg is so embarrassing. Girl, boo and bye to you, Sweet Tea. Contessa can't handle this group or TV, and Sweet Tea responses were so weak and childish. I was so embarrassed for her. Them women are easy reads, and she failed miserably. Yeah, Sweet Tea practices her reads. I'm convinced. She like, okay, this is where I can use this. I can use this right here. Let me go ahead. Putting her middle finger up at Quad. Like, girl, what? And that's why Quad got your ass with and you was over here peddling through his DMs and still ain't give him no baby like you promised. I don't feel no ways tired about that, in the words of Funky Geneva. I don't give a damn. I believe she did lie to that man. I believe, in my opinion, that she knew that she couldn't give that man no children, and you over here playing games. That's what you doing. Lexi Sanford says, hey friend, long time no see. How you been? I know, y'all. I got to get my life together. I'm getting myself back up on here. I'm trying to get more consistent. Y'all, literally, I posted 2 videos today, by the way. Okay, they both posted before 12 a.m. This one is after 12. And we're going to do our live tomorrow. I didn't get a chance I had to watch the rest of Beyond the Gates. But we're going to do our live for Beyond the Gates tomorrow. Exactly, Nikil. Listen, I'm trying. I'm trying to get my life together. Miss B says, I'm late, but hey says, what's up, Miss B? Miss B, you still watching Beyond the Gates, friend? Y'all, shout out to why do I always want to say it wrong? But yeah, I posted the other content creator that is reviewing Beyond the Gates as well. And like I said, you can get that content every day. Not Beaver Teeth. Yes, absolutely Beaver Teeth, Lee. Absolutely. Sticking out of her throat, okay? See her teeth before you see her. M Loves Black always says, don't get me started on Letitia. She's too damn grown to be moving like this. Yeah, she is super fucking immature, and I'm over it. I'm just so tired of everybody coming for Heavenly every 5 minutes, because it's like none of these ladies are giving anything. None of them. Kim I says some people can't handle TV, and Sweet Tea is one. Absolutely. She need to go home with her lying ass husband and their closeted failed marriage. Lexi Sanford says, I've been looking for you and Sean. Missed y'all. Yes, I miss my friend too. I need to reach out to her. I haven't talked to Sean in a good minute. It's been a lot going on over here, y'all. A lot going on. I finally got caught up on Beyond the Gates. Yes, Beyond the Gates is amazing. So yeah, we got to be ready for the live that we're going to do, y'all. So yeah, y'all, this reunion part 2, it really was very disappointing to me. Like, I just feel like everybody was coming after Heavenly. Simone was talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Everybody was sitting up here, feeling sorry for themselves. Contessa trying to find a way to get under Heavenly skin. Heavenly clapping back, but everybody throwing daggers at her. It's getting old. This story, this whole windmill of bullshit towards Heavenly is getting very old. I'm getting tired of it. And I would think that they are tired of dishing it out. So we move on to the men. Okay. And Greg, because the women ain't talking about shit. Dr. Mimi comes out here and she basically reads all the girls, and her assessment of all the women was actually pretty accurate, if you ask me. I think she just did it in a very tasteful way of telling all of them, basically, all y'all are full of shit. So the men arrive, and Gregory tried to act like he didn't orchestrate this whole thing for him to be separate, for the guys to be separated. I think he thought that he was going to come there and King was going to be separated from the guys, and that, you know, he was going to be isolated because of this little fake little protective order that Greg has. But he was sadly mistaken, because the guys like King, and all of them were in the room drinking, having a good old time, having discussions and talking. And you look like Boo Boo the Fool sitting in a room by yourself, you and your Starbucks cup, okay? So you looking real sad and mad because you can't have camaraderie with the guys. So the guys come out and they get to talking about, you know, the relationships and the dynamics that have broken down over the season. So they go into the whole King situation with Dr. Greg, and Dr. Greg is not accepting responsibility for a goddamn thing. For a goddamn thing. He thinks that, you know, they basically end up saying him and King ain't gonna be cool. But King was just basically like, listen, you were disrespectful to Quad. You sat up there talking about some daggone, you know, she can shut the fuck up. I wanted you to apologize to her. Greg wasn't gonna apologize. First of all, it really is no need for them to be friends. Obviously, Greg still has some feelings about Quad. Greg doesn't know how to be a good husband. He really doesn't. He doesn't know how to be a good partner. In his head, he has this thought of a woman is to be seen and not heard. A woman is to take care of the household, and that's it. Like, it's team too much. Grow up, Greg. We do not live in the age of the Flintstones, okay? The last time I checked, Sweet Tea is still working, and she's working on this show. She's bringing a check, and a hefty one, into this household, being on this show. You know what? Mimi read the fuck out of all of y'all. Honestly, I think she needs to replace Sweet Tea and Greg and Contessa and Scott, because I'm tired of all four of them. Bring another couple on the show. Hell, bring back damn, what's that girl's name? She was pregnant and she was a lawyer, and she dug in Toya's ass. I can't believe I forgot her name. Somebody remind me of what her name is, but I want her and her husband to come back, if you ask me. I can't do Contessa. She played victim like Sweet Tea. Yeah, that's why they friends. Lexi Sanford says, I like Dr. Mimi. I loved her take on everyone. Yeah, absolutely. I think she read all of them to the T. Bronze Sugar 2 says, Shay, what you doing up this late, girl? I don't know. I'm gonna take my tail to bed after this, I promise. Lexi Sanford says the Lunsfords will never take accountability. Let them tell it. They are always the victim. Yeah, and I'm sick of that. Somebody needs to call them out on their bullshit. And I love that. And I forgot to screenshot it from Heavenly's let me see if I can scroll through her video. But y'all probably seen it at this point. But Heavenly did a live, right? And she revealed on her YouTube that what's that boy? Dr. Greg. So Dr. Greg and Damon have a back and forth, okay? So let me say this. Dr. Damon is mad at Greg basically because he feels like Greg didn't vouch for his character. He's like, you know, you sitting up here, if somebody's saying I'm cheating on my wife, you know, I think that Damon has held on to that. He doesn't like the fact that Greg didn't say, no, I don't think my friend is cheating on his wife. But even though I don't like Greg, I agree. I don't know what you're doing, man. I don't know. But yet you expect Dr. Damon to vouch for your business while your wife is out here saying that Dr. Hemley is not respected in the doctor community, and she not a damn doctor. So how the fuck does she know what doctors respect? That's the first thing. So then when Dr. Heavenly says it back about you, then it's a problem. One hand washes the other. Okay? But Damon, you should have, while you expected for Greg to vouch for your character, you should have vouched for his credentials in the community. You needed to have a conversation with Dr. Heavenly and tell her to knock it off. But I also agree with Damon by saying, if it bothered you that much, Greg, why didn't you say something to me? It bothered Damon that you didn't vouch for his character, so he said something to you. And Dr. Greg stopped seeing Dr. Damon's patients because he was mad that of what Heavenly said. So Heavenly produced a text message where Dr. Greg said, "Man, I can't believe you need to get your wife. You know what? I can't see no more of your patients." He flat out said that in a text message, a variation of that. What a bitch. He is such a Mitch. I can't stand Dr. Greg. Him and his high pitched voice get on my fucking nerves. M Loves Black always says, "Yep, if Greg cared about Letitia, there's no way he would have convinced her to sign up for this foolishness. No protection in that marriage. Absolutely none." I think he wanted to come on the show to try to rub it in Quad's face that he's married again. But now Quad is on here with her man that she truly is in love with, and he's mad. It's crazy. She said on YouTube she almost done paying off Quad House. What? Ma'am, that's not a good thing. He's had that house before you and it should be paid on. Paid off. Yeah, listen, he's supposed to be a doctor and have all this money. How the fuck are you still making payments on this house? This don't make no damn sense. That house should have been like, seriously. And somebody said that the house was $340,000. Hell, that house cost less than mine. And he making all that money and they on this TV show. That house should have been paid for. Miss B says Greg is just a big child. Yes, a true man baby. That's exactly what he is. Audra, that's her name. Thank you, M Loves Black always. Audra. I want them to bring back Audra and get rid of Contessa and Scott. And Mimi and her husband can stay. And get rid of T and Greg. Bronze Sugar 2 says, you notice Toya gets rid of everybody that challenges her. Yeah, Toya, listen. Toya, that's why she got rid of child. She got the white lady that was on the show. She got rid of her because she was telling on Toya and her foolishness. Toya wasn't really as fabulous as she wanted to act like she was. Then Anila called her out on her shit too. So yeah, and Anila is craving getting back. She want to be back on this show so bad it she can taste it. Lee says Greg thinks he's some dominant man, yet Sweet Tea came in helping him pay bills and she's using her military benefits for taxes on the house. That's not a provider. Absolutely not. Greg always want to walk around beating his chest like he's somebody's daddy. And you just old enough to be her daddy, but you ain't doing nothing to provide for this lady. Like you acting like you are. Sit your old ass down. Sandra Johnson says, hey, Shay and Chad, what's up? What's up? M Loves Black always says, I agree with Greg regarding that. He himself was out there terrorizing and cheating on Quad. Yeah, so like, what the hell? He's an idiot. He is an idiot. So I'm just like, for it to bother you so much to see Quad, you just let it go. It didn't work. It didn't work. Black Girl on Time. Oh, I love that name. Says not a fan of them, especially Lipton. She always calling them old like she not in her 30s, sucking. Woo! That's been on Earth before Martin Luther King marched in the 60s. Well, damn. Way to read a bitch at 12:22 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. Miss B says they can say what they want. Heavenly knows her stuff on dentistry and does. When I get the money, I'm going right down there for her to fix mine. She a little crazy, but that lady is good at what she does and does. Okay. Listen, can't take that away from the girl. She got skills. Linda Gamble says Dr. G is performing on Sunday on the. Oh God, I'm gonna make sure I watch that on Peacock so I can skip right on through that part. Bronze Sugar 2 says Letitia is being a provider while Greg practices being a bad bee. Right, child. Ridiculous. Starbucks in hand. Okay. Lexi Sanford says Heavenly said that house was 340. That's what I knew. Somebody said it was 340, and Dr. Heavenly said her house paid for and is over $1 million. Clock that T. Period. Okay. That house should have been paid off. What the hell? And he was riding around in a Mini Cooper. Like, where's your money at, Greg? You ain't shrinking enough heads for you to pay that house off? Please. Lee says Dr. G is a walnut head weak bitch. He had a valid reason to not want to fuck with Dr. G anymore, but was too scared to say it. That's crazy. You're an adult. Yeah, like, listen. Greg is such a bitch. Because my thing is, when him and Damon was talking, all he had to do was say, listen, man, I was mad at your wife, so I didn't want to take your patients. And I love how Dr. Damon just kept his foot on his neck. Like, you over here being a bitch. Just admit that you didn't want to take the patients because you was pissed about what my wife said. I'm telling you that our relationship has hiccups right now because I'm pissed off that you didn't vouch for my character. I'm being man enough to drop my nuts right now and tell you that's how I feel. Like, but yet he over here being a whole bitch. He is such a bitch. M Loves Black always says, I haven't paid a rent, cell phone, or car insurance bill in over a decade. My now husband, excuse me, y'all, took over my bills a year into us dating, and we were both 35. I know that's right. Letitia has mismanaged her child. Listen, okay. Well, hell, and maybe I need to manage mine better because we pretty much 50-50 on a lot of things, but all the money go, in one account, and I manage it. So do I get credit for that? I'm just saying. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check my P power. No, I'm just kidding. But we also ain't multi-millionaires yet. I'm gonna claim it in the name of Jesus. Miss B says Toya like to spend too much on dumb stuff to have money. Yeah, she does. Heavenly don't spend on stuff that don't yield her money. Her and Dr. Damon got some coins. Jackie too. Yeah, Toya likes to keep up with the Joneses. She's one of those black people that spends dumb. Like, you didn't want to give to the charity, but you out here buying Birkins, and you had to sell your house to pay off tax debt. Like, you don't have that much liquid assets where, you don't have that much fluid income where you can pay your taxes every year. You so rich, but yet you just keep selling houses to pay off debt. That's what I think she's doing. Black Girl on Time says that's why I can't be on reality TV, because they think Heavenly mouth bad. They would jump me. Child, listen, because Heavenly she just be clapping back. Now sometimes sis be getting a little too strange with the mouth. She really do. Black Girl on Time says, M love sis, y'all need another wife. I can cook, sis. I'm jealous. Listen, okay. I love to see a man treating a woman right. Child, girl, you said he paid all the bills after y'all was together for a year. Phew. I love it. I love to see it. Okay. Go, husband. M Loves Black always says, now I'm good, sis. LOL. No, I'm good. She said, I ain't sharing my man, girl. Lee says T needs to take some tips from Shamia. Girl, yes. Okay. Back it up and drop it down. Okay. But see, the problem is Shamia's husband got the coins. I don't think Greg do, because if he did, he would have paid that house off while he was single. I'm just saying. He ain't got the money. He ain't got it. Bronze Sugar 2 says, is I love the orange hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all for watching. We are here on the Late Night Creep for show for show. But y'all, listen, I love how Steve tried to jump in, and he was basically letting them all know, listen, this is something, letting Greg and Damon know, this is something that y'all need to just go ahead, have you a dinner over and talk about it and try to smooth this over. If I'm Dr. Damon, I really wouldn't be wanting to fuck with Greg no more. That's just me. I wouldn't want to fuck with him no more, because it's like, you childish. And then he busts out laughing at something. And everybody was looking at him like, Ninja, are you really laughing? This shit ain't funny. And Damon was like, I don't find it funny. And then Greg looked all uncomfortable. I'm like, for you to be a psychiatrist, or you supposed to be good at what you do, who are you talking to? You need to sit down in somebody's chair. Maybe you need to go sit in Dr. Mimi's chair. She seems like she's pretty good at what she does, and she's level-headed. I don't understand this man. This man is very unhinged. I can't. So in the back, okay, Quad is having a conversation where she's like, you know what? She loves King, and everybody, she want to shout it to the mountaintop. She said that up front too. I can't remember what happened that got her and Simone to arguing, but Sweet Tea got her mouth in the situation. Contessa sitting there quiet as a damn Siamese cat. Heavenly up there bigging up her husband because he up there saying all the things that everybody else wants to hear. Okay, everybody should have been said to Greg because Greg is such a bitch. But Simone jumps up talking about how they started. That's why we wasn't fucking with you, so that's why we was fucking with Greg, and we brought Greg on the show because we wasn't fucking with you. Simone, why did you need to say that? Why did you need to say that? And your own husband, was it Cecil or was it no, what's Jackie's husband name, child? I be forgetting him because I just call him Lurch. But Jackie's husband said, listen, Quad had to sit up here and watch us hang out with, and she had to be around Greg last year and Sweet Tea. And, you know, she had to deal with it. So now Greg has to deal with Quad. Curtis. That's right, Curtis. So now she got to deal, you know, he got to deal with her having a man. It is what it is. And I agree with Curtis. Curtis ain't never said nothing more right. Simone, I really don't get that you're doing all this extra, sitting up here arguing with daggone Quad. Like, why? Why? You doing too much. And you supposed to be a physician. You're a doctor. And like an esteemed doctor. And you sitting up here fighting over what? Trying to fight over what? Yelling and screaming over what? Then we see a preview where you talking about, did Quad ever talk to us without cameras around? So what? Why does she vex you so much? Why are you so pressed over Quad and what's she doing? It's really unruly and unsettling how much you really care about this lady's life. But then you hold a grudge against her and then don't want to talk to her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Simone? You know what? I'm over all these bitches. I'm serious. Like, it's team too much. Y'all are just like, at this point, I feel like y'all are fishing for shit to dislike about Quad. You're fishing for reasons to be mad about anything. I think y'all are struggling to figure out what the hell y'all next season is going to be about. What can we blame Heavenly for at this point so that we can have something to talk about? Are y'all going to finally listen to what y'all going to start listening to Contessa and band together and hate on Heavenly and then be mad at Jackie because she not hating Heavenly with y'all? Is that what the storyline going to be? Or are y'all going to all be mad at Simone because she's said to be production's puppet? But what is she puppeteering? Because she's still not bringing no damn story. And I damn sure don't want to see her over there cleaning up her son's drawers next season. You know, all of y'all need to figure the shit out. Be authentic and stop being haters. That's what it is. Either y'all want to be happy for Quad or not. And it can't be a continuous I hate Heavenly so much right now for the rest of this, you know, the duration of this show. You got to find something else to do. And y'all got to stop complaining about Heavenly's YouTube channel because all she's doing is recapping the show. It's the same shit that we've seen y'all already say and do on the show. Why is it a problem that Heavenly is simply repeating it? I don't get it. Black Girl on Time says, I get so mad at Heavenly for not pointing out that every last one of them, including T, been on her YouTube channel talking about the other. Exactly. All of y'all have been the same channel that y'all are hating on. All of y'all have been on it talking shit about each other. All of y'all been on there talking shit. And Sweet Tea has her own fucking channel too, where she talks shit about y'all. And y'all have went on her show talking shit about Heavenly. Y'all are just a mixed bag of bullshitters. Anything you can do, I can do better. That is Heavenly's mantra with you hoes, okay? M Loves Black always says it's really insidious because Simone is considered a mandated reporter, but she couldn't emphasize Quad's pain from that volatile marriage. First thing was to befriend her abuser. Yeah, and that's messed up. If you're supposed to be my friend, why would you sit up here and be hanging out with him and being cool with him? Mind you, here's the thing, and I told y'all before, I don't think that they believed that Quad was going through what she said she was going through with Greg. And that's fucked up. As her friends, y'all needed to take her pain into consideration and listen to her. She was the one in that marriage. Y'all see how this man acts? He's a clown. He's disrespectful as fuck. And T ain't gonna admit it, but she's unhinged. She just as unhinged as him. She ain't got no damn couth. But I think T will be the one to Debo his ass. That's what I think. She gonna figure out this military training and whoop his ass. So he tries her, but I don't think he go as deep as he used to do with Quad. Because Quad talked a lot of shit, but I don't think she was going to put him in the figure four. Kim says, Phaedra said it, Mean Girls. Yeah. Look, Phaedra ain't contribute shit to the damn show, but she do got these hoes pegged. Lee said they get mad at Heavenly recapping the show because they want to live in delusion. Exactly. And they all want Heavenly to be like, but you ain't telling your life. Her life is good. That's why she ain't got shit to say. Y'all want Heavenly's, I swear, these people want Heavenly's marriage to be bad, so bad. Sean Chote says, Dr. Jackie is boring and she needs to go. Quad is not married to Medicine. King should not have an opinion on anything. Both of them should go steal. Oh, baby. That's nasty work. Nasty work, okay? Ooh, baby. Listen, I'm going to say this about Quad. I've not been the biggest fan of Quad my damn self, okay? Quad was married to Medicine at one point, and she's within the friend group. So her being on the show, I can understand. Phaedra was never married to Medicine. Hell, we ain't even see the boyfriend that she was supposed to have been dating that we got the emoji over his face. So her being on the show was just really irrelevant. We didn't need it. But Quad on the show, I don't see why she can't stay on the show, but Quad ain't bringing shit to the show either, because even though Simone is not entitled to know what every little thing that's going on Quad's life, we are as the viewers. You're on the show to show your life, and I feel like the only thing that Quad has really shown us is King in the last couple of seasons. We don't know what Quad does for a living. We know what all the other women do. We don't know how Quad makes her money. We don't know what Quad is doing. And you on a reality TV show and not giving the real. Lexi Sanford says Heavenly already told them her marriage ain't for sale. Exactly. And I agree. Listen, 1,000% I'm on Heavenly's side with that. Lee says Dr. Damon backs his wife and ain't embarrassing his wife compared to all the other husbands. Bingo, friend. Bingo. Bullseye. Okay? Y'all ain't found no concrete evidence that Dr. Damon out here dicking down the nurses in the OR, okay? He ain't doing it, according to the peoples, okay? Y'all out here making up all this shit about this man and ain't nothing come to fruition. Bronze Sugar 2 says, what is Simone bringing to the show? Absolutely nothing but teeth and loudness. Ain't nobody asked her to bring any of that. Lexi Sanford says, Quad only travels. Yeah, and that's it. Child, unless you put me in your bag to go on your trip, you're bringing nothing to the show either, ma'am. Let's just keep it a buck. Black Girl on Time says, what's wrong with Quad showing the other math of a woman leaving her, the aftermath of a woman leaving her doctor husband, making it on her own and still doing well. Heck, Mariah was the creator of the show and was fired twice. Child. When you telling the truth, you're telling the truth, okay? Teeth. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna go take my ass to bed, child, because I haven't acting like I ain't got to get up and go to damn work in the morning. But thank y'all for hanging out with me on the Midnight Creep. I will see y'all in the AM. Love y'all, mean it. And we will be talking about Beyond the Gates tomorrow. And something else. It's another video I owe y'all too. But I'm gonna go back. We might talk about some of this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stuff. But we'll see. All right, y'all. Peace out. See you in the next video.